We also have Ashok Gowda from the BJP on with us at CNN News 18. Thank you, Mr. Gowda, for speaking to us on CNN News 18 on this particular story. Firstly, your reaction to what's been going on, this vandalism, the protest that's been emerging on the 60% usage of Kannada language in billboards in Bengaluru.
The point of I request all the pro-Kannada activists to understand the overall scenario. The Karnataka, yes, we have a lot of people who speak mother tongue as Kannada, and we are pro-Kannada. As a BJP party, we stand with Kannada, and our party was a party which said all the mother tongues will be the basic primary instructions of medium in the schools also. At the same time, we should understand Bangalore is also a cosmocultured city, and as an urban planner, I request everybody to understand that in every billboard, let us have a Kannada word and let us advertise in Kannada. But there are so many people who need branding in their in the national language also, because we do not have a national language as of today, and we have more or less thinking about English to be the medium of communication, medium of connecting communication across country. So for till the time we fix this issue, so there should be some cooperation. But there are a lot of issues which pro-Kannada activists should take up, like Sivanand Patil, who has insulted the farmers of Karnataka, and the pro-Kannada farmers, whenever there is an opposition government, they used to protest just for everything against the statements of some small people also. But here is a minister who has insulted our farmers and said that they die only for 5 lakh rupees and they wait for the drought. And this is the main issue which should have been taken in this current time, rather than the billboard issue. And billboard issue, I am not saying that their agitation is wrong, but they should also understand Bangalore is a very cosmoculture, and we need to develop in the global village concept.
Right, Mr. Gowda. Mr. Gowda, we will come to the issue of the drought and the comments that were made by a Congress leader as well. Right now, we also have Sanket Inagi from the Congress joining us on this broadcast to bring us more details from his side and his party. Mr. Yenagi, what we see right now, the BBMP earlier had also said that they'll suspend licenses of shops and hotels and malls that do not comply with the 60% Kannada rule. And right now, the kind of outrage that we see with regards to the similar issue, how do you think the government's, what exactly has been the government's measure, the take and the measures that the government has taken with regards to the situation?
Earlier in the BJP tenure in Karnataka, Kannada and the Kannada literature was suffering existential crisis. So, in a way, it is one of our part in the agenda that we would promote the Kannada language. We will see that all the steps are taken for promoting the Kannada language in the state of Karnataka. Now, the Chief Minister also has assured recently that certain actions are being taken to implement, rules are being modified to see that there must be strict implementation of the Kannada rule, and there must be the signboards which should be in the Kannada too. And the organizations are demanding, because I am not for a moment saying that demand is illogical, but I would even say as a government, we have to see the interest of the businessman who want to do the business, and also he must also be permitted to have the signboard or brand in the multiple languages too, like Hindi and English, apart from Kannada. To what extent the Kannada should be promoted or should be encouraged is also a measure to be taken, and the government is evolving a policy to that extent. And recently the Chief Minister has made it very clear that it would be promoted, but in a phased manner, unlike the previous BJP government, wherein the MP straight away said he will support the Hindi imposition. And he said, one Mr. Tejasvi Surya, he recently called that Kannada activists are roll callers. In this sense, they just do the extortion. That is how they undermine the protesters, or they undermine those who fought for Kannada literature or survival of the Kannada language or Kannada activists. So that is not the way acceptable to the Kannadigas. That is how they have voted out BJP and voted the Congress in power, and Congress is considering every aspect and sentiments of the Kannada people, and also it has to balance the business interest of the people who want to do the business, and also to have the signboard in multiple languages too, in along with this Kannada language. Yes, please.